Because he's Hispanic, but Hispanics hate him. Hispanics hate him because up until he started talking immigration reform, he was against it. He's like, we need to deport everybody. And then he said that his grandmother said that he had to be nice to the poor little immigrants, and therefore he changed and now he wants immigration reform. And then once that didn't pass, he flipped back again and said, well, we can't do it right now. We just won't be able to do it. So Republicans just have nobody that they can put forward. Maybe Jeb Bush, but I doubt that. So, yes, I think right now we're dead in the water. Other questions? Yes.
So a lot of this conversation has been about race, but especially in my experience, one of the places where I've seen the most discrimination is against communities like the LGBT in this school. So do you think that there needs to be, I guess, social reform in that direction as well?
Well, I believe that social reform is occurring in that direction. I mean, if you take a look at the, what was it, a year and a half ago, the DOMA decision from the Supreme Court that said that gay couples can marry, essentially, that Defense of Marriage Act was illegal. I think there's been a lot of reform in that direction, and I think you will continue to see that. I think that there's certainly, let's say, positive movement for that community, unlike for the immigrant community. I'm not saying it's perfect because, I'm sure if we talk to 10 people in that community, at least 9 of them are going to say they feel discriminated against. So there needs to be more for those individuals, but we are getting at least some traction, some movement there. Yeah, I mean, Martin Luther King's words, Jesus Christ's words, were not limited to one group of people. It was to everybody. God didn't say, if you are this or that, then you're good with me. No, God was just, if you believe in me, if you put your faith in me, you're good with me. And that is what people like Martin Luther King have done since then as well, is if you strive to be good, and if you strive help other people be good as well, then we will all be in better shape. And that is the point. I mean, do you want a better world? From my standpoint, I look at where the world is right now, and I'm really kind of worried about what kind of world I'm leaving my children. And I struggle to try to make it a better world. We've got killings going on all the time, rape, murder. It's everywhere. The drugs. We need to do a better job. Anybody else?
Okay, guys. One, we want to thank Mr. Valencia for all his time and his words of wisdom. Good news. It's always a challenge to get very competent speakers to come in because of the big time commitment away from their businesses every year. And so we have a small token of our appreciation, a very nice St. X tie from Mr. Valencia to add
Don't kid yourself, it's actually got me some brownie points in courtrooms when I tell the judge I'm on the long blue line. He's like, oh, so am I, what class?
On your way out the door, there are Hands Across Campus core team members that have half sheets of paper that will let you know some of the activities that we have coming up. You don't have to take one, but if you want one, you are always welcome to join anything that Hands Across Campus sponsors. So have a great afternoon. Thank you for coming.